In a world where gods walk the night sky and their champions battle evil, an unlikely group of individuals find themselves in a fight to save it. Coming from the far corners of the unforgiving land of Theros, they find themselves divinely linked. They have been sent on a journey to save Theros from impending destruction. Ezrin Azul Nightshade, a Triton Nyx-born artificer, with her trusty constructs, Mr. Clickety-Clack and Dr. Calamario. Tari, a Leonin barbarian from the northern Oreskos Valley. She has turned her back on the gods and champions no one but her people. Eunomnos, a satyr wizard, orphaned at a young age with his sister Euterpe, seeks to understand the gods and their true nature. Lucky Lala, a druid satyr of the Skull of Ale, wanders the vastness of Theros with awe and amazement. Rexenor of Meletis, a powerful wizard and friend of Eunomnos. He's a devout follower of the gods and is forever driven to seek their divine favor and knowledge. Theodore, a Minotaur bard from Scophos, has chosen to seek the gods' knowledge and alienate themselves from their own warlike people. Kalitia, a centaur paladin, avenging the raids that have destroyed her tribal homelands. Together, these champions are the Asteronauts.
Nat one.
All right, there
right
we go.
now.
There we go. Back live.
Yay.
Hey everybody, how you doing? Welcome to the stream, Apostle. Yes, welcome everybody. We're gonna get going. We're waiting for the for Theodore and Tari to put down their minion, and then we'll get started in just a minute.
Is he doing an intro?
We'll be there. Yeah.
So it lets you pick like any cantrip from
All
like
right.
any class.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking awesome.
Thank
Freaking
you.
awesome.
Thank you. So I have, I love the intro. It worked out really nicely, I feel.
Mhm.
And then,
So was that a feed or
let me
is that
mute
just
these
a
people,
class?
these strangers. So yeah, I think I love the intro. It turned out so nicely. And then, I have the whole stream starting thing now. This, like, how cool is that, man? How cool is that? Yeah, it's pretty spiffy, huh? And then I got the movie. Then I also have this be right back thing. Yeah. And then I now have a stream ending one. Look at that. I'm bona fide. That's what that is. Once you get affiliate, you gotta like step it up. But I'm still man. So freaking Amazon, like they had to review my tax stuff, and then now it says I never turned in the document. So now I have to like do it again. Like, how do you fucking lose my tax document? Anyway, look at Amazon. All right.
Lucky Lala could use it then.
Sorry.
It's a +1 thing for your magic.
Oh.
If you want to use that today, unless you already have a +1 thing.
I don't.
So you could use it today if you want.
Yeah, what is it called?
It was an arcane.
Hey,
Enhanced arcane focus.
Apostle, if you want to pick a name
Arcane
for the
focus?
Yeah,
death
if you
speaker,
scroll just above your initiative,
now's the time. I don't have a name for him.
Oh.
Oh, that's really nice.
Do you know? Do you want to?
Magic.
Oh, I see.
While we're waiting, do you want to roll for initiative?
I did. I
did.
rolled a 22. I just
Oh, you did? I didn't even
Yeah.
see it.
need to change my name back.
Yeah, you do. 22. Dang.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Standards are
So who do we have going first?
they're dexterous. Dexterous.
Dexteritus.
Dexterous.
Dextanius. Yes, we have Dianuminos at 22. Ezra at 21. Lucky Lala at 18. Then Rexenor at 6.
Rexenor is
Big
like
rolls.
he waked and baked after the D&D session last time, so he's just like taking his sweet time getting everywhere.
I think the last D&D session was waking and baking.
I think so.
Liz was laughing about us pretending to be on drugs, and how that was like the most adult part of D&D ever.
Yeah, adults pretending to be on
Wait a
drugs.
second.
It may be the nerdiest thing we've ever done.
Well, hopefully it was.
Challenge accepted, of course.
No, we sang the taps to a balloon going downstairs to Taco Bell. Like
Yes, Taco Bell's canon.
Taco Bell's cannon to a
Remember
balloon
that.
going down the stairs. That's the nerdiest thing we've ever done.
I think you mean the best thing we've ever done.
Well,
I want you all to sing that. Okay?
Taco Bell,
Taco
Taco Bell.
Can we do that for Ukraine too?
Oh, yeah, that's adios.
Mm.
Good times. That's why we escape reality.
More necessary than ever.
Yeah, we want leaders that are capable.
Yeah, we definitely have to fantasize that shit.
Yeah, we do.
Where's the bull and the lion?
Where's the who and the what now? Oh, I don't know. They're reading to their minion.
I think I saw the bull in the background there.
Yep.
Uh,
Well,
Their minion.
I don't think the bull is necessarily, or the lion is gonna miss out on the intro of this terribly because they hated it so much. So we can just get started.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. So
I'm ready to
welcome.
kill shit. It's gonna take a while at 6.
can you do it in the voice of Nats? That's all I'm asking.
Welcome to Theros, Champion of the Gods, where last time you played some Dungeons and Dragons, which doesn't seem terribly different, but you did. You played each other playing Dungeons and Dragons while playing Dungeons and Dragons. And there's me, Matthew, Nats Spurser, who was your dungeon master, and you all went to down the rabbit hole. And you all faced not only the White Rabbit, you also, who was a right-wing talk show host, you also learned about the multiverse and these demon gods who are in control of all of us. And I got music playing in the background still. I'm gonna turn that off. It was perfect timing. I'm gonna actually play that again and turn it up. And as you were playing, you came across the Queen of Hearts, where Rexanor's character provided some well-needed fellatio to the Queen.
Technically, cunnilingus.
Cunnilingus. Well, excuse me, I am no expert on either
Oh,
of those.
He was a cunning linguist, darling.
Yes, well, and so
What kind of
anyway,
queen is she?
you all valiantly fought her and her minions and the different versions of her, and you eventually died. No, some of you died, and then you eventually killed her. So that's really what happened. And that's where we're gonna pick up this time, where you're in Miletus. It's been under attack by the Evil Returned, and they're Polemarchos, who is now also re-dead, like he's supposed to be, and we're gonna open up. You are inside of the house of Nephew Nat Spurser, me, the DM, who says, hey, I hope you all had a really, really fun time playing. We should do this again sometime.
I will begrudgingly admit, Nats, I did enjoy myself.
Good. I would presume you did.
I will say I never want to play that ridiculous game again, and if I see you again, I might be forced to slay you.
Yeah, I would like to see you try. I don't think the
All
one
right,
true God would let you
okay.
do that.
Let's see. Does he? Let's see. What's a spell I can cast on him?
Silence.
You know, as the saying goes, you can take the Minotaur out of Scophos, but you cannot take the Scophos out of the Minotaur.
Yeah, that's true. You all are a bunch of rebels. That's true. So anyway, I don't know if you've really experienced this before, but we talked about it last week. But you know, when when like the lights go down and you feel like you haven't even like blinked really, but then like an entire week goes by. Well, it just happened again. And I'm sorry to break the news to you, but we've been in my house playing Dungeons and Dragons, or whatever I'm calling it, for 3 weeks.
I thought it was a nice diversion. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. I'm glad you liked it. And so at some later point, the one true God or the one true dungeon master will inform you of what kind of experience you got. But right now, it's escaping me. So I hope that's okay. Is that okay?
Yeah, it will suffice. Yes.
Okay. And I'm trying to look up something. Just for Ezrin, because as a fellow artificer, I thought that you might like something artificery.
That sounds very nice.
Is there anything that you might like about artificery stuff?
I like to create all kinds of things and have many magic items.
Don't you already have like a multi-tool thingy? All-purpose tool?
I only have a +1 all-purpose tool. I do not have a +2 or a +3.
You know, so I just here, you know, I just throw shit away all the time. I either have a level 2 all-purpose tool, or I have this thing. It's like a ring of spell storing.
Ooh, what was your all-purpose tool? You said a +1?
It's a +2.
I'll go ahead and take that.
Okay. Okay, because
Wait, tell me more about this ring. That sounds really.
oh no, it's not. You're not an artificer, are you? Do you know?
No, but I'm a magician. I'm a mage
Nah,
magician.
you don't need it. You're fine. It's for artificers only.
I suppose you could describe it. Let me make sure I want the +2.
So it says, as a spellcaster, the ring of spell storing can do wonders for an artificer. When attuned, the artificer can have the ring store spells up to level 5. Anyone can store spells within the ring, provided they hold it while casting the said spell. Whenever the artificer casts a spell from the ring, they take on the same properties of their original caster. The spell casting ability, attack bonus, and save DC, as an example.
So say Rexenor could put a spell into the ring for me and I could use a wizard spell up to level 5?
That's kind of what I'm hearing.
Oh.
Yes. And as I understand it, you could have like a level 3 and a level 2 in there.
Yeah, it says restore up to level 5, so I guess that would make sense.
Would it work with druid spells? Do druid spells?
Nobody likes druid spells.
Oh.
True.
Oh, there are many great.
I'm just joshing with you. Look, you're good.
I must admit, I wish I could cast Pass Without Trace.
Pass Without Trace is very.
I'm not very stealthy, unfortunately.
You know, I do not have that many really great spells as an artificer, and I feel like perhaps this ring would be more useful than an extra +1 to my spell save and spell attack. So I think I'll actually take the ring.
Okay. It's yours.
Thank you so much.
Immediately, the Eye of Sauron turns towards you.
You know, it's a pretty good one. Can I just it's fine. I'll just remember you, and that you were sitting on my couch. Would
you like this little trinket to remind to remember me by?
Yes, please. Does it smell like you too?
I suppose it is a miniature model with all the intricate parts
Oh,
of
really?
our game. It has,
It's
including the queen.
oh, it's not of you.
It is me in my McDreamy, not McDreamy, Dreams of Tryon form.
Oh, I guess that's okay too. Okay, well, seems like you guys gotta go do stuff, I guess.
Yes, thank you very much for the gift. I appreciate it.
Thank you for the inspiration. All of you. Y'all did great. Except for you, Theodore. I'm looking at you. Okay, bye-bye.
Let's go.
Let's go.
And
I
as
kind of
you
enjoyed your voice in that, Theodore.
as you step out, opposite from what you guys walked into, which is what the map shows now, the fires have died down. And you see some burning embers, some buildings have collapsed, but otherwise it is incredibly silent in the streets. It is now 3 weeks since you were here last. You have spent 3 weeks in this building playing Dungeons and Dragons with gnats.
No.
So I'm immediately going to cast Mage Armor, and I'm going to do an investigation check to see just how fucked up everything is.
Go ahead. A 15. Wow, you got a 5 and fucking 15.
I'm plus 10 investigation. I'm very observant.
All right.
Wow.
Yes. So Rexenor, the first thing you notice is that you have Cheeto dust all over your fingers. And as you're licking them off, which is the best part of Cheetos, by the way, is that, and Dionominos certainly sees this as well, even more so, is that there is still life within the city, but it's further on that this part of the city appears to be abandoned at this point.
Ooh.
You do not hear any battle going on in the city as of right now. Dionominos, you do hear like some distant yells and shouts. You hear the lapping of the sea nearby. You also just maybe on the edge of your hearing hear some distant noises, not really quite sure what they are.
How far do I think they're away?
It's difficult to say. Deep within the city, further on.
Can I take this moment to cast my Manifest Mind?
Yes, you can.
All right, I'll do that.
Okay.
So it should be about 60 feet in front of me. I'm going to do this just so you see it. Okay. It's a lot. I apologize.
And just for people,
Right, wrong one.
this is
My
it.
bad. My bad, sorry. It's this one.
Okay. So it's further on.
So,
Yeah.
so basically I can do that and move it up if I need to.
Yeah, so it's further down to where the battle was, where you were following the hoplites earlier, several weeks before. And you see that there are signs of a battle. The city is much more ruined in this area, but as it gets closer and around a corner to the kind of the central complex of the city, things seem to be intact.
What are these shapes on the left?
Pretend they're not there right now.
So, you trapped us for 3 weeks?
Trap would be a misnomer. I would say that the one true God has kept you playing that side quest for 3 fucking weeks, which is ridiculous. Well, 2 weeks really, and then now you're back at it.
Why would he do such a thing?
Because he's fucking chaotic.
Yeah.
And he hates
that is
you.
God for you.
And he wants you to die.
Do
I truly believe he is a god.
I mean, he, she, or they, I don't know.
Do I get any sense that this Nats is malicious in any way?
You can do a investigation insight check. 15. I mean, Nats is very involved with his theory that there is a creature out there that is controlling your lives. He doesn't seem to be malicious. He seems to have enjoyed his time with you all.
I imagine he did. I feel like we could have done great good in the time that we were trapped inside this sub game.
I doubt it.
Well, Nats, do you know what happened while we were out? I mean,
I was with you guys. I don't give a shit what happens out here.
Well, I know that, but I mean, it is your home.
But you guys fought the Mad Hatter and his Rat King, which was pretty sweet. That was pretty
I
poggers.
will leave. I'm leaving to find out what's happened with the city.
Okay,
I'm
bye.
going to follow.
Okay, so you all, and let's get a map. Let's get the map of Miletus.
Where are we? Oh, we're there. I see.
So you all were about here, and the front line was this purple line that goes from mesa to mesa, and the Decatia is this number 3 here. And the Temple of the 12, the Council of the 12, where is that? That's over here, I guess. I think it's number 9, isn't it? Number 9. Number 9.
Number 9.
Is it number 9? Hall of the 12. It is. So where would you like to go? We can go to the anywhere.
How far away from the front?
As you looked around, the front seems to not be there anymore.
What's not there anymore?
The front.
What front?
So there was a battle line between the returned, and you definitely see a stark difference that there definitely was a battle line that on kind of your side of that line, the buildings are less burned as you get closer to the center complex, but outside of it there is much destruction. So again, I'll kind of redraw where that destruction was. So this is like
Oh no, your sister's house was over there somewhere.
Yikes. Was the school over there?
The school's number 3.
Oh,
right in the center there, with a little circle.
They saved the important stuff. You know, all the houses are gone.
What would you like to do?
I guess we should probably attempt to find the leadership of the city.
Yeah, I agree.
The council?
The council. Yeah?
Yes,
Thoughts?
I agree. We need to figure out what the status is. Hopefully we can still find the leaders.
Rexenor, do you have clairvoyance and prepared?
I do indeed.
Maybe that would be something better.
It does take 10 minutes to cast.
I think it would take 10 minutes to walk there, so let's go.
So yeah, we'll say that you guys continue to walk. And as you kind of make your way into the temple district, the first thing you come across is the Temple of Thassa, and which is number 24 on your map. And you begin to see more and more people sitting around. There's like tents and hospital areas where people are being healed. There's food being dished out. People aren't really noticing you. Many troops. As you walk closer to the main center area, which is the number 1, which is the Temple to Afera, you see that it has taken heavy damage, and much of its facade, which was floating in like a magical etherealness, has collapsed, and there seems to be some fires that were burnt out. The building itself is intact, but damaged, and the crowd is incredibly thick throughout this area, especially number 6, which is the Agora of Miletus itself, which is the main plaza, and there's throngs of people of all sorts and a strong military presence. and they begin to notice you, and people begin to point and shout and crowd around you. What are y'all doing during this?
Is it
We're gonna
time
get
for
our
a
ass
parade?
kicked.
Is it time for a parade?
I would ask of the people what happened in the last couple of weeks. We attempted to come here, but were swept aside by some sort of malicious creature.
A woman who's in uniform looks at you and says, "The Asteronauts, we were hoping that you would come and command our troops. But I guess to answer your question, we have pushed back the returned.
Thank goodness.
How?
I knew you could do it.
Inch by inch, we have taken back our city.
Not the one that got blown up.
No, Altrisos is gone, unfortunately, by some other awful creature. But we have overcome.
What?
Yes.
What can you tell us of the city, the council? We came as soon as we could, like I said, but we were delayed by some sort of strange encounter.
Was it one of the evil monsters that continues to roam through the city?
I think it was a neutral creature.
Okay.
I don't think it was evil per se, but it was certainly something that prevented us from doing what we wanted to do.
It's quite hard to describe, really.
It was like an agent of one of the gods, but none of the gods we'd ever heard of.
And is there a new god? The sea was
quite possibly.
The sea has
They
been.
just mentioned it.
The sea had what appeared to be putrefied for weeks. Is Thassa dead as well?
Is the sea not working?
I mean, it's back to normal, inexplicably.
I mean, one never knows, but I assume Path is fine. If it's back to normal.
Yes, perhaps.
I mean, death was restored, was it not?
Yeah.
So,
Yes. That is perhaps the only thing that has saved us. That we were able to push back the returned.
Yeah.
Well, here, let me bring you to my superiors, and they can take you to the council.
Yes, that would be very helpful. Thank you.
Anyone else want to say anything to anyone in the Agora?
Can I do like a perception, just kind of see the general state of things?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to get in on that too.
I think bad.
29 and a nat 20 and a dirty 20. My goodness, people.
Shit out of it.
Roll a 6.
What's that?
I said, let me see if I can roll a 6.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
Bring it down.
Hey, double that.
Hey, look at that. That's
You
not
rolled an
bad.
8.
Yeah, it's an 8.
You
It's
rolled
still
an
not.
8.
It still can't get above 10, but you're all right. You all look around, and it's very similar. This area, there appears to be a little more structure, but there are thousands of people within the Agora itself, and but you see students from the Decatia, Rexenor, and Dionomnos. You actually see some professors in this area, kind of milling about, trying to repair some of the damage that's been done. You see a group of people walk into the Temple of Nomos, which is number 30 there, looking like they're about to have like a little meeting of sorts, and general business going on. It's a very, very busy, complicated place. People that are injured, people that are helping, people that are just milling about.
Do people still look on guard as if there's going to be another attack? Or do they look kind of like the calm? Like it's kind of...
Yeah, I mean, I'll say collectively, there's definitely a large military presence for sure of people guarding around the Agora. However, the the citizens seem to be calm at this point.
Okay.
Good to know.
Should we go into the Decatia?
You can try. You can either go to the Katia or go into the Council of 12.
Yes, I think we were headed to the council.
Maybe the council.
Yes, that seems like a good idea.
Okay, so
Like the next day.
this soldier brings you to another tent where there is some higher ranking officials and or military people, and her superior brings you to the Decatia. There is much less fanfare than you remember, where before there was a rather well-to-do woman who escorted you into a waiting room and told you about the process of meeting the Council of the 12. None of that is there. There is a increasing large military group around the Council of the 12 building, guarding it from the outside. But as you walk in, it's eerily quiet. But you are told that the council is in session and that they were notified of your presence within the city and would like to see you immediately. Anything before you enter?
I try to brush myself off, put on my vest.
You lick off the Cheeto fingers.
Yeah, I'm like,
All right. So you guys step in there and...
Oh no, Superior Charlie.
Dead.
Dead.
Is his body just laying there?
No.
He's propped up Weekend at Bernie style.
They just like looking at his body.
Ooh.
We do,
Like,
have, we,
it's fine,
we do
it's
have Pork Chop with us, though. Inexplicably.
Pork chop's there.
Oh, pork chop.
Oh, wait,
Oh,
there's
pork
one
chops!
more X's.
Pork chops there.
So you step in and take your podium as the Council of 12 look down at you all.
Is there 12 of them?
Are there 12 still? Yeah.
I think it's 10. No,
It's,
9.
it's like college football conferences. The numbers don't mean anything. The name is what's important.
It's the name.
So
The 12 is there's not 12 council members.
Yeah,
As-
the Big Ten has 16 football teams. in it.
4 are gone, or
That's
4
right.
are X'd.
So as
I
you
see
look
4.
around at the 12 kiosks, you might say, spots where they are to be, they are empty. You remember, starting kind of clockwise, Superior Dorotheos was the lead Neclean, where Altrisos was the head of the Neclean order. Just below him was Aquanian, or Aquayan, who was also a Neclean. And then Rena, who was a Neclean, and then kind of at the 11 o'clock hour, Superior Charlie, who I can't remember the name of his order, but he let me scroll down real quick on a
I
thing.
think it was the Magic Michaels.
Yes, that is it. That is it.
you take too good of notes.
It's in here somewhere.
So it was the Anapsian order. And that order was mainly based out of the city of Krymnos. And if you remember Krymnos was right next to Hunter's Crossing and was also completely overrun by the Returned. So, as you're looking around at the empty seats, empty podiums, Superior Parasophia speaks up and says, Asteronauts, you have returned from the east. What news do you bring?
Oh no, someone has cast silence on Theodore.
Where do we start? That's all I said. And I just go, whew. Lots of things happened.
Can Tari ask, has my hair come back in?
Your hair appears to be fine.
Okay.
Yeah, so Dionominos' wish spell actually rejuvenated your hair.
Okay.
Yeah. And your ears and your nose.
Sorry,
and
my
your
brain doesn't work.
You're good.
I'm gonna say, I'm gonna bow down and say, I'm deeply sorry for the great loss that you have experienced with the returns.
Thank you, Lucky Lala. Your empathy is always well renowned.
Something blinky going on.
There is an alarm going on. So, it appears that your mission of infiltrating Asphodel has been successful.
That it has.
Yes.
That is good.
That was a challenging quest.
I can only imagine the troubles you went through to return death to its rightful spot in the underworld.
It was quite traumatic, though I imagine it would be comparable to being in this city under siege.
Yes, quite comparable, I would imagine. Perhaps some of your success was due to the armies of the returned being here in Miletus.
There seemed to be quite a lot there, too.
That was an amphitheater.
I am glad that we were able to tie up as much as we could. It seems like a wave of death has spread across this land.
It is true. Despite our search parties looking for you all, we heard initial rumors that you were here some 3 weeks ago. And then, all accounts, you disappeared off this plane. And
Look, before we go any further, I suggest you perhaps search the remaining housing of this city for a creature named Nats, who I believe might be Phoenix related in nature. Some kind of strange creature. I would say trapped, but it was not really malicious. Caught us up in some kind of time distorting game.
Peanuts. Nice. We will send out troops immediately if they waylaid you in any way that is a grave injury to us. Absolutely.
Oh no, we're causing our own D&D panic.
We'll never schedule another session now. We were eager to come and help. I in fact used a wish from a god to get us here, but some other divine power distracted us, and as only a god can, distorted time so that we disappeared for weeks.
It sounds like a true siren has captured your ear during that time.
Indeed. As skilled as we may be, we are not immortals.
No.
This game, Dungeons and Dragons, is clearly the work of evil devils.
It is dangerous for the youth of Miletus.
I will ban Dungeons and Dragons from all youth.
This is the most 80s D&D campaign ever.
I just flash back to my childhood.
It sounds like its own gateway drug.
More a portal, but yes,
the youth must just say no.
No, they need to get out of the basement and into the library.
That's right. That's right. We will create a new program called Dare. Dungeons against something, something, something.
How about the Council of 12?
Yes, anyway, we should continue on with our conversation. As you can see, we are missing some members. They have either passed away, unfortunately, or are missing behind enemy lines. I only can say to you all is that the war on the Malitan front is going better. We have pushed out most of the returned from the city. There are still several large creatures within the city ruins, and by all accounts, all sides of this war are not faring well, including up in Akros and in Satessa itself. We have heard grievous news from Satessa.
Oh, really?
Oh no. What have you heard from Satessa?
We have heard that much of Satessa has been under attack for at least a couple weeks now by marauding creatures.
No.
Again, I feel like
we're just there.
Oh, weird. It's like, but you know, as the practical asteronauts, you cannot be everywhere.
Perhaps not.
No.
Indeed. I don't wish to speak on behalf of all of us, but perhaps we might be able to deal with one or some of these monsters still in the city. We certainly wanted to get here and help you with the battle, but perhaps we can still be of some service.
Oh, yes, that would. We do not have the power, the military power right now to defend anything outside of our main temple complex. If you, I hate to ask you any favors in our state, but it would be most helpful.
I feel as if I certainly owe the city a debt.
And the rest of you.
Of course.
Yes, most definitely.
You have my service.
And my axe.
And my spellbook!
I feel that our services are better used in Satessa.
I'm sorry?
I said I feel that our services are better used in Satessa.
I think that's what Rexenor is talking about.
Oh, I thought you were saying here. I'm sorry.
Oh, I was saying that they still have some monsters here in Miletus.
Yes.
Well, we can kill a couple here and then go there and kill some more.
That was my thought. I do feel as if we owe the people of Satessa a debt as well. But since we're in the neighborhood, so to speak.
Yes.
I just hope we won't run into that strange Phoenaxian gnats again, and if we travel to Satessa.
I think I know another highway we can take. Different exits this time.
I was rather fascinated by that gnat's magic. I mean, we were there for what we thought was a few hours, and it was a few weeks.
It is quite fascinating.
Oh, and powerful. We're here to help the city, and we're not able to. Anyway, this is besides the point.
This is our chance.
You absolutely can still help us and our empire, Theodore. You absolutely still can. If you head due north and east, I guarantee you will find something to attack. It is teeming with things.
I would say let's do it then.
I feel like we should head out.
Might we take just a say 20 minutes to do some scouting?
Scouting, you say? I mean, take the time. I cannot command you in this act. Your method is your own.
Yes, I have a spell. I think I can do some reconnaissance for us.
Oh. Okay, well, you can use one of our side chambers to do whatever preparatory work you must do.
Indeed. I am most grateful. And Rexenor is gonna make his way to a chamber and begin to cast clairvoyance.
All right.
I'll pop that in the chat so you can see what all that do.
All right. You create an invisible sensor within sensor within range and a location familiar to you, or in an obvious location that is unfamiliar to you. Blah 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 blah. The sensor remains in place for the duration. It can't be attacked. Blah 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 blah. Okay, so
up to a mile away, I can see, within a reasonable range. I do have crazy high perception. And I just want to get a sense of what kind of creatures we're up against. And also, fairly selfishly, Rexenor wants to see if his parents' home has been destroyed.
where is his parents' home roughly?
I would say probably not fully in the war zone, but probably about the area where the line broke.
Okay, so again, this is kind of like one of those tourist maps where everything that is important is much bigger than all like the drabble of the city itself. And so
Who gives a shit?
right, and so this city is much bigger than what it looks like on this map, right? It just wants to highlight the cool stuff where all the tourists will go to. To get within a mile will take you not all that far, really, only about there with the red.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I mean,
I would assume you're pretty familiar with a lot of the cities.
You
are. I would say that. So in that case, I may save that until we get a little farther or a little deeper into the city.
Could you do it from the Decatia?
Yeah.
That'd be a good place.
Yeah, and I think I'm not sure where the observatory is. That might be the
observatory is way up north. It's number 2.
Okay, yeah, never mind then. So yeah, I think maybe from the Decatia would be the place to do this spell then.
Okay. Anyone else want to do anything before we head over there?
On the right side, I get my mage armor spell slot back.
Nice.
I asked the council, left to your own devices, how do you think you could handle this, or is it still overwhelming you?
I think it would take us some time to clear the city out. I think it would, and it would cause major loss of life.
Well, you didn't have to say it that way. Damn it.
Conscience.
All right.
Hey, yeah, he raises a good point.
I feel like we came here to help, and we would be remiss not to at least do something while we are here. It is unfortunate that we ended up in this time warp, and we should at least help before we head back out. But I do agree that Satessa is in also dire need.
Is there anything in particular that is a severe thorn in your side?
We do not have good reconnaissance. I am encouraged to hear about you all being able to go out there, but right now we are just tending to our inner city. We have heard of all sorts of evil creatures. Undead, mainly. Some that are undead, that are the returned. I presume they're minions of the returned, and others that the returned have imprisoned from the depths of the Setessan forest itself.
That sounds terrible.
So maybe we can rescue some people while we're at it.
Ooh.
If you find any people trapped or imprisoned, please, yes, save them if you can.
Of course. We should be on our way so that we might do some good. For once.
I am prepared.
Anything else? No?
I believe we're ready to go.
All right. You make your way to the Decatia, and the kind of inner hall that you all first met Euterpe in is intact as well, but it seems to have been a staging ground for many of the Setessan soldiers. It is now mostly barren. There's some soldiers in the outskirts of it protecting it for any, unseen attack as well. But you are able to use your clairvoyance, and a mile, again, in such a large city, you can get a good ways towards the bazaar up at number 44 towards the northeast. And you do see something towards the end of a street. And it appears to be a large creature, unsavory looking, sitting down, drinking tea.
Ooh.
Hmm?
Who is? What? What?
Are we sure it is unsavory? Does it look like it has ill intents?
How far is this away?
It's about a mile. It's right towards the end of Rexnor's clairvoyance, but it absolutely looks to be undead. Very, very skeletal, holding a quite large scythe, but seems to be sitting there drinking some tea.
Did it go to a tea bar and ask for a beer and or some tea and a mop? Sorry. I had to get that in for Liz.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Do I recognize this creature?
You can do a history check
I'm good at history.
or
This is
religion.
only Vexnor sees this, right? With
Equally
the clear
good.
points?
Yeah, unfortunately, it's just me. 23.
23. You
Bad.
you don't know quite what this is, but you absolutely know it is undead. It does not seem to be a returned. It seems to be some other minion of the underworld.
Maybe we can ask them to leave. Stop loitering and get back. Should we approach this undead creature? Although it does not seem to be especially violent.
You all head out that way?
Yeah. One last thing again for Rexenor's own selfish interest. Did he notice anything as regards to his parents' home?
Not at this point. No.
Don't worry, Rexenor. We will make our way there as soon as we figure out what this skeleton is doing drinking tea.
Perhaps he has some hot goss to spill with us.
I'm kind of hoping, actually.
All right. You make your way through town.
Go.
As you get about a quarter mile away from the Dacatia itself, it becomes quite ruined. And you approach this area. You're towards the south here. And Kalitia is going to stay in the Dacatia and kind of hang out.
Protection from evil and good on myself. I wrote that a fucking month ago on my character sheet.
Yes, as you do that. I need Theodore and Tari to roll for initiative since we're going to be interacting with some NPCs.
Where am I?
Oh, okay. Sorry. I didn't
Oh,
realize.
geesh.
Oh man.
Hey, I'm not last.
Hey Tari.
Yeah.
Because the paladin's not here, who I had given that weapon to, do you want to use it?
No, it's okay. I'll just use mine.
Okay. Because
Thank
it does
you.
make them like you can do you can blind them, I think, on a constitution when they hit you.
Eh,
Okay.
thank you.
Yep.
I don't want to complicate it right now. my brain doesn't want to work right now.
Okay. So we have Dianominos, and then we have Ezrin, and then Theodore, and then Lucky Lala, and then Rexenor, and round at the bottom we have Tari.
Sorry.
Okay.
So Dianominos, as you approach, you see at the end, or you all see, we're not in initiative yet, but you all see this skeletal creature sitting down by a well, drinking tea.
What kind of tea?
This at this far away is tough to tell.
Smells like penny royalty.
What all do you want to do?
I would like to send my manifest mind up to investigate a bit more.
Okay, so yeah, you have your manifest mind go forward.
And it should be 60 feet in front of the other.
Are we going in order right now, or just anybody can do anything?
Y'all can do anything you want right now. We'll kind of do a free action of whatever.
Who is scouting?
Well,
Do you
after
know?
Denominus, I'm gonna do something.
My mind is.
And were you looking for anything particular?
Just to kind of see what this is and maybe get an insight with it as well.
Yeah. So this manifest mind moves forward, and the skeleton thing looks up and kind of like does this little like wave with his fingers at this mind. This spell
Okay.
book.
I roll insight.
A 19. It's tough to say. I mean, he's sitting down drinking tea. He looks bad. Looks real bad. But you know, he's seems to be friendly.
Never judge a book by its cover, right?
Really big shoulder pads.
I mean, those are just all the rage right now, I think. I don't think I can speak through this thing.
I wouldn't presume.
You could probably yell down the street. He's not that far away.
No, I know.
It's true.
I'm gonna kind of move up and say, "Hail, friend."
Okay, is everyone else moving up as well?
I want to shape shift into a bear first.
Bear.
What do you do?
Bear.
Bear.
All right, I gotta find your
I'll move
bear.
up a little bit, but I'm not moving up. I'm moving up enough so that I can duck behind something fairly easy. In fact, I'm going to move here.
Actually, I will do something similar. I'll move here.
Who is our Dionomenos? Are you heading up first? I mean, I can go first if we're.
I'm not charismatic.
Yeah, maybe you should.
Teddy Rockspin. Teddy Rockspin.
Let's
Is that
have
a, is that
Dr. Calamario leads it.
is Teddy Ruxpin a code word for something?
No, it's a teddy bear.
Is that where I write down a message and you read it, or as a bear?
Let's say it's a safe word.
I will talk, and you will open and close your mouth methodically and pretend.
Oh, there I am.
You know.
All right. As you guys figure out where you're going, I need to run to the bathroom real quick.
I am going to also take advantage.
I'll be back.
Well, should we have the tanks lead this pack, or should we have a squishy, less intimidating member of the party?
No.
Let's send Rex and
But we're so far down the line, Tari. You're like last on the initiative.
Oh, I know.
Well, that doesn't mean anything right
I
this
was just
second.
gonna say, I knew that I was gonna roll low. Like I said, when I tried to roll that, 6 for the perception.
I mean, I don't believe this thing looks malicious, but we've been tricked before.
There's only one monster too right now.
That we know of.
That we can see in our line of sight.
Also, it probably doesn't help to be clustered in one thing. Usually, creatures like this tend to shoot fireballs or something.
Uh-oh. Hit points.
It's a flying book.
Ow. That was weird.
What word? Give me back.
I just took a big deep breath and my back started hurting.
Oh no.
That's all right. I tried to. We need to probably feed him. That's probably what's going on. I'll be back. Sorry.
Oh no, you're leaving now.
Yeah.
Lay.
Cats need feeding.
Cats need feeding.
It this late at night. I guess they'll eat anytime.
Feed him before sleep.
Oh, so he calms down a little bit.
Well, in theory.
They'll beg for
All
food.
Apostle cracks me up. Okay, so y'all, where you want to be?
I want to be up on my broom.
Okay.
And then Dr. Calamario and Mr. Clickety Clack, I would like to send up in the front, but I don't see them.
They're right.
They're down
here.
there, the bottom.
Oh, there they are. So,
Well, if we're planning on something potentially turning into a ruckus, perhaps we should split up and not stand in one big fireballable circle.
Well, you guys are just walking up right now, and some of
Yes.
you are kind of lingering.
I'll hop over this black crayon and shout, "Hello!"
And it calls back to you, or you guys are like 15 feet away, and says,
"Don't bother me. I'm mean,
I'm on my lunch break."
Well, sipping tea, it says, "Oh, hello. How are you?"
Friendly.
Quite well. How are you?
Oh, I am quite well as well. Yes.
What brings you to this fair? Well, what once was a fair city.
Yes, this city appears to be a bit of a shithole, isn't it?
Well, we've seen worse. We've just come from somewhere quite appalling.
Oh, have you been to Sutessa?
Oh, Sutessa suffering also?
Oh no, I mean it's just filled with useless trees.
True.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, trees are not entirely useless. They provide shade.
Oh, that is quite true, quite true. What brings me here? I am hoping to parlay with the council and hoping to end hostilities between, the returned and the Cetessans. Or not the Cetessans, sorry, the Militans. There's so many people to kill, it's hard to keep track of them all.
Oh my God. Okay.
To kill, huh?
Oh, yes.
I am Theodoria. We are the Asteronauts. And I will let them introduce themselves.
Oh, the
Might you
Asteronauts.
have a name?
Yes, I am Keofix the Wise.
That's a impossible to spell word. If I had not seen it spelled in front of my very eyes.
Yes, it is. It's a family name. And
I
you all
don't
are
trust him.
you back there, bear.
I'm just gonna stand there and kind of growl because I don't trust this.
You, Theodore, your bear doesn't seem to be very friendly.
Well, I'm not really in charge of the bear. The bear does what it wants.
Yes, the bear shit in the woods. Yes, I get it. I get it.
No, not this one. This one is actually very well trained.
Oh, good. And the rest of you, Asteronauts.
Yes.
Oh, you heard of us, eh?
No, your friend just told me that you were the Asteronauts.
Oh, that's right.
I don't know who.
We have badges. I thought that maybe.
Is it like a rugby team or cricket?
Hello, my name is Rexenor.
Oh.
Yes.
Ask me about.
And what terms are you offering to the Council of 12?
Oh, what terms? That is a wonderful question for them, isn't it?
Well, we know them. They sent us here. I thought perhaps we could serve as a mediator, perhaps. My god Krufix is a big fan of mediation when possible.
Oh, yes. Well, I don't want to just let any riffraff cricket players know what the negotiations will be like, but it will be something to akin of like, we will withdraw from Miletus, and Miletus will never step foot in Asphodel. Ever.
I mean, that sounds like two great wins for Miletus. Are you sure you don't want anything in return?
Yes, and we keep everything from Crimnos east.
I can't remember the map.
Can we do a perception check to see if he's trying to deceive us or
It'd be insight.
insight?
I
Does
can
anybody why?
Sweating or something.
Ooh, wolf.
Yeah, an 8, a 12, a 14 was not great.
Well, let me try to get my 6 rolling. Insight.
Whoa, I rolled a 1.
Oh God!
Oh my God.
Oh God!
So 19 is still the standard.
Do you think that Roll20 just
Gross.
offers the same? It just does, depending on what time you roll, it gives you the same answer.
So, kind of the two different lines here is like the lower purple is kind of the historical Asphodelian territory, and they're looking at expanding up to Krymnos. With a 19, Dianomnos, you're not quite picking up what this guy's putting down. You're not really feeling his energy is very positive. The rest of you are like, man, he seems pretty legit. Lucky Lala's more like, I just want to kill him.
I just want to know something.
So,
I think he's trying to deceive us, but I don't know.
on whose behalf do you speak?
I'm sorry, what was that?
I said, on whose behalf are you, beseeching peace?
Oh, yes. Well, it is the new leaders of the returned. There is a new council now that the Polemarchos has been removed from his seat. There is a new group. I believe they are sponsored by Phoenix themselves. Yes. So they asked me to come and parlay.
That sounds like it checks out.
That tracks.
I don't believe we have the power to make any potential deal with you, but we can certainly arrange for some sort of parlay with the leaders of the city.
Oh, goody. Well, let me just look into my crystal ball and see what it has to say.
How do we know that he will not kill them instead of parlay? I mean, I guess I'm way the hell back here because I'm up on my broom.
You don't know, do you?
And it looks into its crystal ball and begins an incantation.
Do we know what he's
Can
doing?
I shoot him?
Can I do an arcana check on every couple?
Andy, can I shoot him?
You all
keeps
can go
saying that-
ahead and make a DC 13 Constitution saving throw. No, is it? It is a DC 15 Intelligence saving throw.
Oh, that.
I am terribly
I'd
sorry.
much rather do that.
I am.
Nope.
Two.
Can I just keep my roll?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, nice Dianomnos.
20.
He's casting a
Intelligence.
curse spell. I knew it.
All right.
I rolled the same.
Oh, no.
Sorry.
Oh,
sorry.
no.
Sorry, I got a nat one.
Roll20 loves me.
Loves you. Loves you. All right. So Tari fails. Ezrin succeeds. Dianomino succeeds. Lucky succeeds. Theodore does not. And Rexenor succeeds. So only really 2 failures, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, do my constructs need to do it?
Yes.
Okay.
Are they anywhere near? I thought they were. Oh, they're pretty close now.
I send them up. Oh, they're not intelligent.
Oh, -1 and a 12.
Natural one.
Who did that? Who just did that?
Dr. Calamari.
Mario? Okay, let me do the next one.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
I can put it on normal,
I
sorry.
think that's the lowest roll I've ever seen in Dungeons and Dragons.
I know, right? -1 and a 4. Yeah.
4 and a -1. That's great.
I still remember the negative dex roll that saved Zach's character.
Oh, yeah.
And as he continues his incantation, you all get the feeling that he is casting a speak or a death speak spell. Anyone who got a 15 or lower have been cursed that you have a fear that you are going to die. And as a result, you have let's see, disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until you have a remove curse spell or the creature dies. This creature, Cathrix.
So
Attack
disadvantage
rolls.
on attack and what?
I knew he was that. I knew.
Disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Okay.
I mean, with a
Doesn't
nat,
apply to spells.
how was that?
It doesn't apply to spell save DCs. So
It does not.
good news there.
With a nat 1, I don't know what to do with that. I mean, it's just a fail, I think. I don't know.
I'm not gonna be mean.
You're
You can't
super,
get double disadvantage.
yeah,
And
you're,
you prove yourself a little bit.
you're super scared.
That's
All right.
fascinating.
And it's a curse. It's not. Is it a magical effect? Would dispel magic work on it?
No, it is a curse. And as it
It's a curse.
continues its incantation, Dianominos, you are first in initiative order.
Ooh, fun. All right, I cast Kimchi at it. Hold on a second.
It's like Skyrim. You got to eat real quick and get your health up before you attack.
Exactly.
Am I before or after Theodore? It's not showing up.
You're
on the
before
You're next.
Theodore.
You're
You are
second.
next. Yep.
screen. Thank you.
Okay. Let me actually just do one thing real quickly.
I'm going to say, Tari, for the first round, you are terrified.
Okay. So I can't do anything, right?
You can't move up to him.
Okay.
Can't get closer to him.
All right.
So if I do a daunting roar, it's gonna come out as a meow.
I
Essentially.
don't think it has enough range.
And you're going to pee a little bit.
Yeah. I kinda like it.
All right.
Okay.
I guess I cast lightning bolts at it.
Okay.
Yeah.
What does it have to do?
It is dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt. You guys ever see that video?
Yep.
The wipers. I can't not think of that when I cast it now.
Oh man, mana.
It got a 9, so I'm going to presume that misses. Or that
Yeah.
fails.
That would fail. All right. So lightning bolt is like a more direct line.
Is it concentration?
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Or no, it's not.
It's just one
a
hit.
flash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just cacao.
Damn.
Actually, I guess I could do that on here because we're doing all 20. So that's 8. One moment.
Please hold.
Okay, sorry about that. Wait, 29.
29 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, major hit. The lightning crashes down, smites it right in the freaking face, right in the dome piece.
It opens its eyes.
All right, anything else you want to do in your turn?
I hastily make my way back behind this little corner.
Brave Sir Robin.
My manifest mind is right in the action, so I'm good.
All right, Ezrin, you are up next. You're way in the back. You're on your broom. I don't even know where you are.
I'm pretty far back.
Oh, geez. You're like hovering over a broken up house.
I am. I'm like just at my range to do my crossbow because that's where I fight from.
Okay.
Okay, so first, so Mr. Clickety Clack and Dr. Calamario can approach him, right?
Yes.
They just get disadvantaged. So, well, Mr. Clickety Clack's going to kind of stay back with the group since there's no one else up there. But Dr. Calamario is going to go up.
Okay.
And he's going to attack with disadvantage.
And an
Ooh, we
nat
got a
1.
Oh God.
Fucking it up.
So with a nat 1, this guy is going to go ahead
He's a good
and
negotiator. I gotta give him credit.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
gonna use his scythe. And oh god.
Sorry.
Gets an 11. I presume that misses. All right. Wasn't
Dr.
expecting the Dr. Calamario attack.
And then I'm going to pull out my heavy crossbow because that is what I do.
Okay.
And I'm going to fire away. Nat 20.
Nat 20.
Yeah.
All right.
And I also want to use my piety.
So how much damage did you do?
I think. I guess it'd just be the 6 plus 7, or are we doing it different?
No, double the initial damage.
So double the 6. What's the other one that got a 7? Oh, because it rolls it.
I don't know.
Yeah, it rolls multiple dice.
Oh, weird.
Rules is written.
Yeah. So 12, and
Okay.
then plus 3 lightning, unless I get to double that too.
I would say just the normal one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yes, that's a total of 15, and then I'm going to attack him with that again.
Okay.
11.
Okay.
15 on that
11
one.
misses, unfortunately.
Yeah, I know. Got a good damage roll on it, and it misses.
All right, sorry. I'm trying to do something real quick. Oh. Go. My computer's like, wonky donks. Come on. Okay. Give me 2 seconds, guys. All right.
And then I will cover up with my cloak of stars.
Your cloak of stars, you cover up. Can't see me.
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
Theodora, you are up next.
Missed anyway, so.
All right. I'm scared of him, but I'm not like scared, right? I can still approach him.
Correct.
All right. Firstly, I will use my unsettling words.
Challenge you to a debate.
I challenge you to a bake-off.
Cicero battle.
I challenge you to a debate. I am a master debater.
Oh, I'm a cunning linguist. Oh, sorry. I got
Okay,
into the
so what are you
wrong-
doing?
All right, so he gets a -2 on his next saving throw. I'm going to walk up to him. I'm going to tap him on the shoulder, and I'm going to say, two can play at that game, and cast Bestow Curse.
Okay.
He must make a Wisdom saving throw, -2.
All right.
It's called the Wise, though.
Nat 1.
Ooh,
-2, technically.
Yeah.
I don't know what his wisdom
Well,
score
I
is,
mean,
but-
I guess
technically,
that's also a -1.
technically it's a -1.
Still though.
Sweet. All right. I think that lightning bolt was a good thing. I'll curse him for dexterity. Every time he makes a dexterity check, it will be at disadvantage.
Dang.
And he cannot remove this without remove curse.
All right.
And then I will draw my shield and sword and just sit there and wait for me to not be scared.
Okay.
That was a movement. I do have a bonus action, but I don't have anything to. Oh, I used it. Never mind. I've done everything.
Okay. Lucky Lala, you are up.
So I look around and I kind of like, I get really like, I knew he was bad. Like I felt like he was trying to infiltrate the council. That's what my thought was. So I'm gonna charge up to him
Okay.
and get on my hind feet and do my double attack.
Okay.
It's a 2 attack that the bear has.
If you go kind of opposite from Theodora, you can flank him with advantage.
Right there.
Let's go a little higher, right there.
I can't move my bear.
I'll make there. You can move him now.
So the first is a bite. It's a melee weapon attack +3. So
Okay, so roll a d20 with advantage, +3.
advantage?
Yep,
Oh,
because you're flanking him.
I'm gonna try if my thing works. Does this work? There, yeah, that's my attack.
25 hits. So 8 damage.
Yeah. Yes, that's right. It worked.
All right.
damage.
You bite into him, this like bony, rotted flesh.
So while I have a little bit of bite in him, I'm gonna swing my claw around and do a claw attack.
Nice. Roll with
That's
advantage.
Okay, bear claws.
Bear claw. rawr.
Yes, 10.
You got any bear claws? All right, 10. Another
then-
slice.
Then I let go of the bite and I just spit out whatever's in my mouth.
Yeah, it's just rotted
I'm like,
flesh.
that's nasty.
It's real nasty.
It does not taste like berries.
All right.
It probably tastes a
Um,
little bit like tea.
All right.
And then I just
Let's-
kind of get both paws back on the ground in kind of that play bow position, but it's actually kind of like an aggressive position.
Yep. Absolutely.
So they're kind of low and they kind of the hind is kind of hunched back.
So, Tori, I need you to do a perception check.
Wait, it's Rex's turn.
Tari, me?
No, it's not Rex's turn.
Oh.
Yeah, I need Tari to do a perception check.
Oh, uh-oh.
An 11. You do not know what's about to happen.
Oh no.
Let me. It's all old school paper. So, as you're sitting there, Tari, you begin to feel the ground underneath you move. And directly behind you, you kind of look down, and just at the corner of your eye, you see thousands of ball bearings behind you.
Ball bearings.
And they begin to form into a humanoid. Oh,
No,
that
it's
is-
a T1000.
That is not quite that big.
Is it Mima?
It is Mima's wet dream.
Crazy.
This clone.
I feel like you got this from that book, didn't you?
I absolutely did.
Because I've seen this. I'm pretty sure. Okay.
That is so cool.
And it attacks you for a 24 to hit,
Man.
which I presume hits.
Yeah.
And does 13 bludgeoning damage as it slams into you. And then, let's see, let me read this real quick. All right, let me check on something real quick. Okay, it's not gonna do that. It's not gonna do that.
Gonna do something worse instead.
Right, it's gonna go and try to slam into you a second time.
I shall taunt you a second time.
And 18. Does 18 hit? 18 hits. All right. And that's another. Oh, wait. I'm looking at the wrong part. 2d8 plus 4. 11 bludgeoning damage.
Poor Tori.
All right. And then next up is the Death Speaker.
Oh no. The Death Speaker.
That
That's
is
a
what
nice sounding name.
That's what its name is?
that is what its name is.
Gosh.
And it is
Oh
going
no,
to
it is the Jonathan Edwards.
it is going to attack Theodore.
No.
As it probably should.
Wait. It has disadvantage on the attack because Dr. Calamario uses his reaction.
Okay.
to do that.
Nice.
Okay. And that's a 19 or a dirty 20 or a nat 20. So it's going to be a 19. So 22 to hit. Presume that hits. Yes.
Just barely. Yes, it does.
Okay. And
My armor class keeps resetting to 10. That's not right.
I don't know what mine is. It says
and that's going to be
11.
14
that
slashing
right?
damage. And then he's going to attack you again. Oh, wait. Let's roll that. All right, a 22 or a 6. I presume a 22 hits.
Is it a disadvantage?
No, it is with. Well, is it just the first hit, Ezrin? Or all attacks?
It was a reaction, so I think it's just the
Okay,
first hit.
so it's 22. And so it wouldn't be with disadvantage. So it's just the first number. So you're right. Just 22. All right, and then he's going to hit you for 14 slashing damage.
Is that including it's 14 plus 14, right?
Why? No. Yeah, they're both 14, aren't they?
So 28.
Ouch. I'm going to use Unscarred.
Okay.
Which is a d12 plus 3. Come on. 6.
All right.
So 22 damage instead. Great.
No.
Okay.
God, that's the worst. It's the worst of the powers.
Rexenor.
Roll better.
Rexenor, you are up next.
All right. Well, I presume. Yeah, I'm going to follow my first instinct, and I'm going to cast Mind Spike
Okay.
at ye old Death Speaker.
Okay.
What? For now, just at level 2. Needs to do a DC 17 Wisdom save.
You got an 8.
I should have cursed it for wisdom, I guess.
He will take. Well, I mean, dexterity's good. I just don't want to light up you and Lucky Lala with a fireball. So he takes 13 psychic damage.
Damn.
And then, can I tell what kind of creature is attacking Tari?
You can do an nature check.
I'm an intelligence-based character, so that's not terrible.
It is terrible. And that one, you have no idea. No.
Yeah, I know. The fuck is that?
Yeah, never seen it in your life. It's terrifying.
Yeah, that's
Super
bad.
Super disorienting.
Yeah. So I think I'm just gonna take a little step right, in the alleyway.
Okay.
Where a squishy wizard boy like me can survive.
All right.
And that will be my turn.
All right, Tari, you got this weird metal ball-bearing human staring right at you.
Can I do a nature check?
You certainly can. A 7. This thing seems to be a tall humanoid ball-bearing creature right behind you.
Well, that tracks.
Asked and answered.
I'm in a rage.
Okay. Any rage.
And I guess I'll try to hit it with my axe.
Okay.
But it's disadvantage, correct?
Yes, because you are scared that you're about to die. 13 misses.
All right, I'm gonna do it again.
Okay.
I have two attacks.
20 hits. Absolutely hits. Uh, 10 damage. What is yours thing magical?
12.
Is it magical?
12.
Is it magical?
My axe, it's a +1.
Yes.
Okay.
So yes.
Okay. So 12 damage. All right. Anything else you want to do on your turn?
No.
New. Okie dokie. Let's see. I need Theodore to do a perception check.
What?
A nat 1. That is
Oh
most
my god.
unfortunate. The rest of you, though, see this death shroud that had been sitting mingled in with all sorts of like just stuff around begin to take human-ish form and fly towards Theodore.
Oh no.
And it goes and begins to try to envelop you.
That sounds bad.
That sounds bad. Let's see.
Sounds real bad, guys. So is he summoning these, or are these just monsters coming from?
These are just coming around.
Just coming around. Okay.
All right, so it's gonna do a. What I get? All right. 24 to hit.
That hits.
All right, I need you to do a strength of DC 15.
Strength saving throw?
Yeah.
Got it.
And you get disadvantage.
Oh, well, it didn't matter.
Okay. So you are grappled. That means you are restrained and blinded and unable to breathe.
Ah!
And then you take 10 bludgeoning damage as well.
Yeesh.
Let's
Down to
see.
19. The heck?
I would already be dead.
Cat, stop.
Okay.
We're done.
Okay. I think that's its turn.
You think that's
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Don't cheat, Theodore, by looking them up.
Oh, I already was. I had it open.
I knew you were. It's 179 for the Death Shroud and the ball-bearing golem.
I was already looking at it. I wasn't. It's the next page.
I know. It is literally the next page. I was like, that'd be fun.
Metagaming bastards.
And the other one's page 82 for the Death Speaker. If you want to look him up. All right, Dianumenos.
No, I don't.
Dianumenos, you're up next.
All right. I'll do a nature check on this ball-bearing thing too.
Okay.
Baby, help me.
What?
What do you? Are you gonna do in the nature? Do the nature thing?
I need to pull it up. Sorry. All right.
Finally.
23. All right. So you get the sense that he is. You get this. Yeah. Nats is now the ultimate god, the one true god. You get the sense that he is a construct, and through whatever magical means that is holding him together, it is a creature that is made up of ball bearings, tens of thousands of them.
The ball golem.
The ball golem. It's the bearing golem.
The bearing golem. All right. In that case, I shall cast Shatter in a range that it wouldn't affect Tari, but it would get him.
Okay. You do that.
So presumably off the map a little bit or something.
Okay. And
Harry's like, you're gonna kill me.
does it have to do a dex save?
Con.
Con?
Con.
Because it's construct.
That's right. Con for construct.
That's right.
14.
Con for construct is one of my favorite new wave bands.
I had to get 15.
Oh, so it fails. How much damage does it take?
I don't remember offhand. 3d8.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's 3d8. Okay, Seaver.
Oh wait, so it has advantage. Well, its first roll was an 11, so it has advantage on saving throws against magical spells and other magical effects. But so that means it would even out. First roll is what we go with. It is still the 14, so we're good.
All right. So 17, which is pretty decent.
17 damage. Yeah, that's good. That's great.
All right, and beyond that, I'm going to have my manifest mind fly through these creatures.
Okay.
Ooh.
Return where it was, so I kind of see inside them and like what looks inside them since I'm.
Let's poke around in there, see what you're made of.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you fly around them. The death shroud definitely appears to be a shroud, and inside of it is Theodore. Theodore gets a little tickle in his kidneys.
Don't worry.
And then Karathix is a skeleton on the inside. Not much there. Gooey crap.
Well, I'm checking kind of their health, I guess, is maybe what I should let you know.
Does it have that ability, or can it just see?
Well, I can see, but I could do a medicine.
Karathix is starting to form a prostate tumor.
Right. I mean, you can.
You should get that looked at, man. Seriously.
Well, I mean, I can inspect it up close, see how damaged it seems to be, that kind of thing.
Can it do that? Like,
Yeah.
can it do I mean, it'd be a perception check. So if you want to roll a perception check, go for it.
Sure. Hold on. Perception. Not my strongest suit, let's see. But decent.
17. You get the sense that the Karathix, whatever his name is I mean, he's certainly taken a beating for sure. The death shroud just appeared and is smothering your friend Theodore.
I don't see anything on Manifest Mind about rate points.
About what?
I mean, I would say that it would just take your stats of perception.
Yeah, it's a spectral thing that exists.
Yeah, I mean, you know that Karathix had some lovely oolong tea just a few minutes ago as you fly through its abdominal cavity.
Nice.
For some reason, it did.
Anything else?
No, I just yell, Theodore, we will save you. Hold fast.
All right, Ezrin, you are up next.
Promises we can't keep.
I mean, Theodore, we will.
Best message.
We will give our best regards to your family eventually.
We'll send you back. We'll have a 21 gun salute on the Asterion.
All right, Ezrin.
So, I know I cannot reach Theodore, but can I reach Tari, who is also very hurt, right?
She's at 47 of 71. Can you not see hers? You should be able to see it, but yeah.
I have my screen really zoomed out.
Oh,
I'm the only one near death.
yeah. I mean, she's maybe
I'm the only one to death.
she has about 60% of her health left.
Can Mr. Clickety Clack go in to reach Theodore and touch him?
No.
No.
He is completely encased.
Okay. Well, then never mind. I will shoot the thing encasing him.
Okay.
Bring it, me.
Will that hurt him? Do I know?
Only one way to find
yeah,
out.
exactly.
Gonna go ahead and heat. 23.
23 hits
You
and
hit the hell out of Theodore.
14 damage.
And I'm going to also use my piety and pray to Koranos to give me strength. 5 lightning.
Nice.
And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to hit him again.
Okay.
19.
19 hits for another 14.
Yes, and I will use another piety. For 3 more
Dang.
lightning.
All right. Just blasting these things apart.
And then Dr. Calamario, where'd he go? There he is. he will go ahead and hit Big Baddie. He will try to hit Big Baddie. He is not doing so well, but he will try.
Okay.
He can be on the right thing. Where is his thing? There it is. I got a 12. I think that misses.
Yeah, that misses.
And Mr. Clickety Clack is going to go ahead and come up. And oh wait, does Dr. Calamario get advantage?
It'd just be a straight roll because he has disadvantage because he's afraid.
Oh, so then it would have been the 24.
Okay, so that does
I
hit.
rolled with disadvantage.
So that does hit.
Okay, so 7 force.
All right.
And then Mr. Clickety Clack also gets a straight roll now, correct?
Correct.
So he's correct.
Miss.
And he only gets a 14.
That misses.
He goes.
I miss you.
All right.
That is my turn.
That is your turn. Let's see. Let me see if I can get you out of this on this turn, or you gotta wait.
You're reading the shroud thing?
Yeah, I am.
I think I get a turn. I just can't do anything.
Yeah, I think.
It's on its turn where the fun happens.
Yeah, I think you can't. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think you can't really do anything.
Coming up soon, bud.
I can. Did it get a turn? Oh, it smothered me.
It
I
smothered
could
you.
probably try and break the grapple.
Yeah, you can do a strength check.
This is gonna go great. I crap. 15.
15 is what you had to make. You chuck this thing off of you. Wow.
Okay. Is that an action? That would be an action.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that's an action.
I'm gonna chug a greater healer. Oh.
All right. Let's see. Anything else you want to do in your turn?
That was my turn. I could move, but I might be cut to ribbons.
You might. All right. Lucky Lala, you're up next.
Okay, I'm gonna do my bear attack again.
Okay.
Okay. Do I have advantage still or not? It's gone, right?
I'll say you do. It has two. It has Click and Clack and Calamario on there. Theodori's
Okay.
double teamed there, so no. But yeah,
Okay, this
so
time I'm gonna bite low. I'm gonna go for the ankle.
Oh, bite the ankle.
Just like Blood Drinker, huh?
Oh, does 18 hit?
18 does just hit.
Oh, it's a low attack, but 3 damage.
All right, just a little ankle biter there.
And then a claw while I'm down there.
Uh-huh.
22.
22 hits, absolutely, and 7 damage. Yeah.
Okay. And I can't do much else in my bear form.
No.
Can I kind of growl at him just to kind of taunt him?
Sure.
Because I kind of want him to attack me more than my friends right now.
Okay.
Because I have kind of this
We want that too, Lucky.
bear shield. So I don't mind taking an attack.
Yeah. Apostle says that 18 is not low, especially when it comes to roll 20.
Yeah, no shit. With us, are you kidding?
Yeah.
That's like
taking 18 any day.
Yeah.
When I need a 19.
Anything else you'd like to do in your turn?
I can't do much else except just be
Just look
present.
mean. All right. Next up is the Bearing Golem. And it's going to slam into Tari, and with advantage, right? Because you're raging.
No, she did not recklessly.
You didn't do it
Oh, you didn't recklessly
No,
attack.
I
That's
didn't
right.
do that.
That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. Just straight up. Oh, that's gonna be 26. That's gonna hit.
That hits.
And we'll do a whopping 10 damage.
Only 5. It's bludgeoning damage.
That's true.
Now that you're raging.
You always get the bludgeoning things.
Half damage.
And then
Thank you, Nick.
it's going to
Trying to
shoot.
keep you alive because I'm the next closest, I think.
It's going to shoot a steel ball at Ezrin. I can shoot it far enough, and it misses though with a 13.
Woohoo!
All
I
right.
stick my tongue out at it. I say,
All
It's
right.
like playing marbles.
Yeah.
So it's missing all around. Next up is Keathrix, the Death Speaker. And who's he going to go after? He's going to go after Dr. Calamario because he's tired of his bullshiza and is going to attack him. 20, a dirty 20, I presume hits.
That does heat.
Okay. And we'll hit him for 11 damage.
Ouch. I mean, ouch. That
And
hurts so bad.
And then his next attack, he's going to keep his scythe going down the line and hit Lucky, or go after Lucky Lala.
Okay.
And we'll hit you for 19. Does that hit in bear form?
Actually, in bear form, yes, it does hit me.
It does hit you.
Bears have like 12 armor.
Yeah, pretty much.
Not very
That's a
good.
trade-off.
14 damage to you in bear form.
I'm still alive.
Is your bear still alive?
Yes.
All right, Rexenor, you are up. You're hiding in an alleyway.
Not for the first time, and certainly not for the last. Yeah, I got killer perception. I'm gonna step out here into the alleyway, and now I'm going to do a 3rd level mind spike at the Death Shroud.
Okay.
And when I do that, I get a 2nd level spell slot back.
Nice.
Because it is a divination spell.
Let's make a wisdom save.
Yeah, and you know what? Fuck it. He gets a 3
Okay.
for that, and just basically make it succeed. He's going to take 16 psychic damage.
And you cast that and doesn't seem to cause any effect.
Oh. Well, don't try psychic damage on that coat. And I'm going to go run back into the alley.
Sorry about that.
Okay, Sarah. Rex is a Nicolian. Sometimes you eat the bar, etc., etc.
Yep. All right. Sorry. You're up. So got this ball bearing guy.
Hey, I got a 2nd level spell slot back.
That's
not a totally wasted turn.
Don't remember. Hang on just a second. I should have looked this up while people.
What are you trying to do?
What does my cloak of protection do?
Give you +1 defense, right?
And 2 saving throws.
So you have 16 armor, not 15.
Okay. Sorry. Okay. I don't think that I'll be able to do my what is it called? Form of the beast and bite this
Yeah, you don't want to bite
mofo.
You can certainly try.
So I think I will
We'd have to go to the vet afterwards, get him out.
Yeah, mouthful of ball bearings.
Yeah.
I guess I'll just try to hit him with my battle axe.
You could
Okay.
be reckless.
I could.
It's probably gonna hit you anyway.
So if I did the reckless attack, that would just be a regular attack then, right? Instead
Yeah.
of disadvantage.
Correct.
Okay, I'll go ahead and do that. I'll recklessly attack with my battle axe,
Okay.
and it misses.
And,
And now he's gonna beat me. Cool.
and it misses.
Do you get a 2nd attack?
You
Oh,
should.
yeah.
Yeah.
And do it again.
16
Six-
hits.
Hey.
What?
16 just hits.
What?
6 damage?
8 damage.
Yes, 8. All right. Anything else you want to do on your turn? No?
Pray to our gods that another creature doesn't show up at initiative count 20.
Let me look. Let me turn the next page. See what's on. There's a dragon flesh golem on the next page.
I mean, I could take a greater healing potion.
Sure, you can chug that real quick.
I think that.
So is that what's the dice?
44 plus 4.
Yep.
44 plus 4.
Yep.
Is that snake with 1,000 mage hands going to show?
That's next week.
Fireball. It's a good thing we're not in water, so the Nar shark doesn't show up.
Jesus.
There's so many cool stuff in here. All right, so Theodore, as you push off this death shroud, it goes and on its turn begins to envelop you again. I need you to do another dexterity or strength save.
Buh.
6. You are again
Oh my god.
encumbered
At
into
least
this
I
thing.
drank a potion while I could.
And well, first it has to hit you, I guess. And it certainly does. Because a 21 to hit. That hits you.
21 is my armor class.
So it does hit you. All right. And then does how much damage? 9 bludgeoning damage. All right.
Ow.
And you are grappled, blind, restrained, all that good stuff.
It sucks to be you right now.
Sucks to be you. Numenos, you are back up.
All right. So does my spectral mind see if the shroud is like, I don't know, has parts that are not really around?
What do your spectral eyes see?
What is it looking at?
Well, it's moving over here, and I'm looking to see if there's any like things that are not necessarily containing containing Theodore.
If there's anything not containing Theodore?
Yeah, like so basically, like are there parts of the shroud that are like flapping away from him or something that?
I mean, it looks like he is covered up in a shroud.
No, I know that, but I'm saying the shroud presumably is kind of waving free of him a little bit, right?
No, I think it wraps all the way around.
Yeah, it wraps around him like a big burrito.
I look like Theodore with a
Theo burrito.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
So
the
the
Doctor
shroud-
Strange cape.
What an asshole.
So y'all can't pull him out of here. This thing is not gonna budge.
Hmm.
You can't like pull his finger and like shove him out of here.
No, you've got to like push it together.
That's right.
Then I'll do a nature check, I guess, on the shroud to see what I know about it.
Okay. You do that.
I know it's immune to psychic damage.
18, yeah. 18, this is a large construct as well. And it is absolutely immune to poison and psychic damage.
Okay.
You also get the sense that it is immune to many non-magical attacks as well.
Okay. Do I have any idea of what would get it off of him besides just his strength save?
No.
You could kill it.
Yeah, death to the shroud.
But if I hurt it, do I hurt Theo?
No, you remember that last time Ezrin shot a bolt right into it and it didn't seem to affect Theodore.
It's not like that carpet from the last game.
Okay. So in that case, I move the mine so that it casts a lightning bolt straight through this thing and the death speaker.
Okay.
So
Does it need to make a move, or is that just an attack roll? A spell attack?
It's a Constitution save, I'm sorry, a Dexterity save.
Dexterity save.
Kiarthix is cursed for dexterity saves.
No, you're not killing Karthix, though.
No, I'm killing both. It's going through both. It's
Okay, well, the magic carpet died, or got hit, and The other guy, they both failed miserably.
All right.
Woohoo.
Then
Thank
most
you for
of them will
taking
finish-
advantage of my curse.
Yeah.
22.
But then we'll take 22 damage.
All right. And what kind of damage is it?
Lightning damage.
All right. 22. Dang it, that is huge.
That's why wizards are cool. By the way, I was going to ask, have you watched any more of that dude, that guy who does the XP that's like level 3 or whatever?
What?
The YouTube channel XP to level 3. Have you watched any more of that?
No.
No. He does this wizard. I don't know. It's pretty funny. But he just like, it's a wizard that just keeps using fireball and all the stuff that wizards use to just
So
rely on.
that lightning, when you touch it, what does it do?
What does the lightning do?
Yeah.
It sends. It's like a big lightning bolt that just goes through them, and it causes lightning damage.
Who doesn't it hit?
Well, I tried to line it up so it wouldn't hit Lucky Lala or
100-foot long line, 5 feet wide.
So I'm gonna say if you line it up, Theodore and Lucky were directly opposite one another, and if it goes through things, it absolutely would hit Theodore.
Well, that's what I was asking about.
So there's no way to hit Karathix and not hit Theodore.
Well, it's only a 5-foot wide line, so he could step around the corner and put it through Kearthix. It would only hit Kearthix at that point.
Yeah.
Because it emanates from you. It's not just any point.
I mean, you got Clickety Clack, you got Calamario, you got Lucky Lala, you got Theodore in there. You're gonna
Well,
But,
if it's
you know-
5-foot line, I could be like here and kind of graze them both. I don't know if it necessarily.
Oh
goes
yeah, okay. I see. You're casting it through the book. I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you do that, you could hit one of them.
You can
Aren't they
hit
within
one,
5 feet of
and
each other?
if you got like the nether regions of the shroud, like here, it wouldn't hit Theo. Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was.
So then it
I
wouldn't
mean, I
hit.
can move it anywhere and have it cast.
It hit Theo.
Yeah, I mean, we got to kind of use our minds of imagination here, where this thing is like wrapped around him. It's like, again, trying to puncture a burrito without hitting anything in between, and then hitting the plate beneath it.
But
It is very big. It is large, though.
Did my
It is a-
crossbolt not do that though?
That's what I was asking.
Well, your crossbow didn't go through it and hit someone on the other side.
I don't know.
Oh, gotcha.
I don't know. I don't know enough about lightning bolt. That's not it. Damn it! Now I have to look it up.
It hits everything in a 5-foot line.
Yeah, it's a 5-foot line. It's 100 feet long.
Straight
Gotcha.
through.
Yep.
And if it was over here,
This was my
Oh, it might have hit
Lightning
me.
Wizard's signature
right?
spell.
It was over here, and it still can have an attack of opportunity, correct? If it like moves away from the shroud.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it gets enough to tap it. I mean, I guess as much as I would. I don't know that it's spectral, so it doesn't necessarily. I don't know.
I mean, I would imagine it would get an attack of opportunity.
I don't think it's attackable.
Yeah, it's not attackable.
It's not. It's okay.
The only thing you can do to it is dispel it.
Gotcha. Okay. So never mind.
You weren't supposed to tell him that.
I know.
The spectral mind is intangible.
Yeah.
All right. So what are you doing?
Well, so I'm trying to do that, or I guess another option I could do is I can move it over here, and then shoot it so that it like lines up so that it hits this metal thing and avoids Tari.
So
Yeah.
That'd be pretty precise. I don't know.
I don't.
I don't know. I think it would probably hit Calamario in that case. I mean, it's a 5-foot wide beam, right?
Yeah, it fills the whole square.
Yeah. So I'll say that you can hit one of them without, or if you just want to kind of take out Theodora, you can absolutely do that too.
Yeah, you could.
The whole point of casting it is to get multiple creatures at once. Otherwise,
Yeah. I mean, you can certainly hold your turn.
Okay, I'll hold my turn in that.
Okay.
So.
Yeah. We'll say you're going to hold your turn until... And, you know what? So what's going to happen is if Theodore moves, this guy's going to get pushed back again to there. Or if Theodore can break free. I'm still trying to think about ways of how you can, like, hit... There's so much going on right here. I'm not sure you really could.
I think it would just have to. Let me get a.
It's why I haven't hurled a fireball down there, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like that kind of thing, basically.
I know. So it's still 5 foot wide. So it's still going to hit Theodore. It's still going to hit Calamario. Still hit Lucky Lala.
There's a diagram showing what you would kind of hit.
Diagram.
Yeah.
I don't think you could hit.
No.
I think you could get one or the other. I don't think you're going to get both without zapping me.
Yeah.
But I might save. You never know. I mean, I'd be down to 1 hit point.
Yeah.
If I don't.
Well, I don't want to do that.
Well, do you wanna kind of hold your turn and think about it?
Yeah, that's fine.
We'll come back to you. Ezra, you wanna go next?
Yes, I'm going to cast Branding Smite because I always forget about it.
Okay.
One of my favorites.
All right.
And then I will hit the spectral guy with my heavy crossbow.
The spectre guy, the shroud.
Yeah,
Okay, you're hitting him with what?
with my heavy crossbow. I got a 24.
24 hits.
So 13 piercing plus 6 radiant. And why not? I'll use my last piety. 3 lightning.
Dang. All right, you are carving this thing up real good.
And then I will take my second turn. And or my second action and do my crossbow again at 21 for 6 piercing.
Oh my god. Okay. Anything else?
And then Mr. Clickety Clack is going to come down here and he is going to attack him. Is he in a place where I can get normalcy or am I at disadvantage with him?
You still get disadvantage.
Okay. So he is going to try to attack him.
Okay.
He got
11
an
misses.
11.
11 misses.
And then Dr. Calamario, does he get advantage on Big Baddie? Or like normal?
Mr. Clickety Clack moved, right?
Isn't Lucky Lala on him though?
They're not opposite one another.
Can he move here?
That's no, he cannot.
Can he move around to here?
Sure. So he gets regular attacks.
Yes. And he's going to try to hit him.
Miss.
Yes, after all of that.
After all that.
And that is my turn.
All right, Theodore, do a strength saving throw with disadvantage.
Disadvantage?
Yeah, because didn't you failed your check?
16.
16. 16 was it, right?
Yeah, I think so.
16 was it.
Oh, I'm pretty strong, thankfully.
I know. I was so sad that you were the one that he was attacking. You're big and beefy. All right, so you get pushed.
You want to tell him what it does, though? Because it's pretty fun.
Yeah, so if on the Death Shroud's turn, he can essentially automatically hit Theodore, like essentially make it go like, why are you hitting yourself? Why are you hitting yourself? Or he can make Theodore go and hit other people.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. So I was really
it's gonna grapple me again, I'm sure.
If it lives that long. All right. Anything else, Theodore, on your turn?
Oh god, yeah, I'm gonna heal myself with a healing word level 3.
Okay. Do you know what else to do? Figure out what you wanted to do?
That's not especially good. Yeah, All right, I'm gonna move the mind over here. And then Tari, are you? Oh, that's so mean. Fuck.
I'd zap one or the other.
Huh?
Zap one or the other.
I know, but I feel
Tari,
bad.
Tari gets advantage on dexterity saving throws.
Oh, that's true. All right, in that
So-
case, yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna go over here and then line up the Marble Man and.
Do you?
Yeah.
But she's recklessly attacking. Does she still get that advantage?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's a separate thing.
Yeah.
All right.
Danger sense or some shit.
Oh yeah, that's right. There's a lot of barbarian stuff.
Hey, barbarians get something at every level up. No dead levels for barbarians.
Nice.
So yeah, I cast the thing in the line to get Marble Guy and the Death.
Okay, so I'll say that you hit the death guy. I never added his points back into him. The death shred or the golem.
Mm-hmm.
What is it? Dexterity?
Yep.
It's a dexterity thing, so yeah.
Okay.
I think it has like advantage on magic though, right?
Oh yeah, you did say that.
Because it's
It
a
does.
golem, and
Yep.
golems are good against magic.
Yep. I forgot about. Oh man, a 9 and a 4. That's neither of those are gonna make it. So he fails.
I think Tari, you have to dodge the lightning too.
That's 22 damage.
What kind of damage does Shatter give, by the way, Nick?
That's
Thunder.
I get advantage.
Thunder? All right, I'm going to... Even
So
though the lightning
it would be a
bolt
normal
has
one
thunder
because I'm terrified, right?
Oh yeah, Tari's terrified
I
still.
think that's passed.
No. Nope. Not until the thing's dead.
Never mind.
Wait, the thing's dead?
No,
Who's dead?
I said not until he dies.
Oh,
He's already dead. He's undead.
Not until he dies again.
He's good until he's re-dead.
All right, Tari,
yeah.
take 22 damage. Tari.
Tari, you take 22 lightning.
And then I yell out, sorry. And then also, it's not, since it's a construct, is it any more perceptible to thunder damage?
No.
Okay. You're going to use it
Very
again.
lucky now.
Huh?
What's that?
What?
All right. That's your turn. Lucky Lala, you are up.
okay. I'm gonna probably do my last bite and attack. Wait, did Theo do his healing? Yeah, he did.
I healed myself a little bit.
I'm gonna attack the undead, whatever we call it. Wait, where's my character sheet? There it is. Okay.
Do you have any touch cantrips, Theo?
Bite. Am I still advantage?
Yeah, so you get 21. That hits.
6 damage for the bite.
All right.
Bards
And then-
don't really get attack cantrips unless
Let's
they
get
take
the
it as-
claw in. Come on. Claw the little beast.
24. All right. And then another
At
5
least I've been
damage.
consistent. Not big damage, but consistent.
You're chipping away at him. You're clawing away at him.
I got mending. I can mend it.
And I'm still alive.
All right. So, next up is the bearing golem. He is going to move away from Tari, which will incur an attack of opportunity. Tari.
Smack him.
23, that hits, and 16 damage.
You mix those up.
26 hits and 13 damage.
15 damage. Rage damage.
15 damage. Okay. And it's going to move up right about meow.
Oh no.
And everyone, so I need Dianonos, Rexenor, and Tari to do a dexterity saving throw.
It's in the spell, is it?
No, he is.
Fuck me.
You make a dexterity saving throw as he explodes, and there are ball bearings coming for your face. Rexenor, you fail.
Oh, they're gonna hit it.
Yep. Tari, what did you get?
13.
13 misses. Dianomenos, you succeed and take half damage. This will be... Holy crap.
I finally have something to do with a bonus action.
39 damage.
Never mind, I don't.
I'm down.
Don't you
And
have those
otherwise-
divinity dice?
You're raging.
Otherwise,
Roll
you take 9.
Rex?
So, Dianomenos, you
What is
take
that,
19.
bludgeoning?
Yeah, bludgeoning. So you take 19.
So that's half, right?
So 19.
19.
Yep.
That's ridiculous.
Tank 19.
Rex, don't you have those dice that you can change the numbers?
What dice?
No.
I got a fucking 9. That's my other portent.
Yeah, the
I can do
portents.
jack shit but die.
And
Which
with
is
the-
exactly where I'm headed.
within a 15-foot radius of the ball bearing monster is difficult terrain with ball bearings everywhere on the ground. And next up,
Is it dead though?
no, it is not dead. It is a bunch of ball
Oh, it
bearings.
explodes, but it's not dead. Fuck this goddamn thing.
Oh my gosh.
It has to reform to do anything else.
Yeah, it will reform.
Oh, glorious.
Hopefully that takes a couple turns.
Can I just point out we sought this out?
She sought out everything. Next up
We
is
need Kalitia.
is Karathix, and we will start with that next time.
What?
Calatia is going to come in and be like, sorry, I was just doing my hair. What the fuck happened?
If Kalatia comes back in, there's gonna have to be another monster that comes in too.
No,
Why?
no.
We're already being beaten.
Yeah.
You aren't being beaten. You guys are kicking their butts.
Yeah, I've got an unconscious wizard who would take some exception with that analysis.
You know what?
Ezrin's over there with a Gatling gun and it hasn't even been touched. She's like your
I'm still unconscious.
yeah. She's like your airship over there going.
I have to say, I upgraded my armor to 21, and I don't think anything that has ever attacked me has not missed.
No.
Ever.
I've got the highest spell DC in the party, and Andy saves every fucking time.
Or they're just straight up immune to it.
There's not been one time when my armor of 21 has saved me from being hit. Not once.
Yeah.
Gotta love roll 20.
That makes one of us.
You have to
Yeah.
pay extra to roll 20 unless you're a DM.
That's what it actually is.
You guys are almost done with this encounter, but I don't want to go too much longer, so it'll probably be another round or so. But you guys are
I'm doing pretty well for having been beating the crap out of me.
Tari, that ball bearing guy, 1 HP.
Oh, no.
1. I was like, I don't even have to fudge this one. That's awesome.
Oh my gosh.
He has 1 HP.
Yeah, and then he exploded, so that works out quite nicely.
That's 8 more than Rex has right now.
Yeah. Oh man.
It can reform as long as it has 1 HP, apparently.
Yes, it can.
Bully for him.
Yeah.
I think I now hate ball bearings as much as Belisar.
I don't know about that.
It reminds me of a movie. There's been movies where they have things like that. Which
Andy, there's an alternate version of that golem that sounds way worse.
The caltrop ball.
Shut up.
The caltrop guy. Yeah, he shoots caltrops. Like no.
There's like a little side note in the book that's just like, you can make this out of caltrops if you want.
It's called the fuck the party variant.
Yeah, Rexenor gets his brains blown out of the back of his head.
One hit the entire fight. And he's down.
It was immune to it.
I didn't even realize it was immune to psychic. Until I read it.
Golems are immune to a lot of magic.
Yeah, I always forget that too. Well, you
If
guys are
only
doing
magic
great.
users are immune to golems.
Yeah.
The Critical Role I just listened to had a mage hunter golem that shoots a cone of anti-magic out the front of it and attaches like neck braces around the mages and that cause silence.
Yeah, fuck that.
Not good. Okay, guys, I have to head out.
Yep. All right.
Thanks.
Have a good evening.
Fun.
All right.
Good job.
Bye.
Bye. All right. Well, thanks for hanging out. As always, appreciate you, Apostle of Orcus. And I don't know if Tac Eeyore is still around, but if you are, thanks for hanging out as well. Yeah. Anyway, this is fantastic, man. So much fun. new stuff. They're leveling up. This is coming along quite nicely. Oh yeah, they were about ready to steamroll it. Oh my gosh, I was like, what the heck? Like they are just absolutely rumple stomping all over his face here. So I'm glad the ball bearing golem was able to come in and help out a little bit. But man, I'm gonna have to throw some heavy stuff at them because I increase his XP by what, 50? So yeah, I think what I'm gonna have to do is just have like one bad guy per player to kind of spread it out a bit. So otherwise they just beat him up. The one bad guy, that doesn't work anymore. So the three was good. I think 4 or 5 would be good to kind of give him a good challenge. I know it's a challenge whenever someone gets dropped, but it's even better challenge when 3 or 4 get dropped out of 7. Anyway, have a fantastic freaking evening. I will catch you next week. We got a plan for what we're gonna do because I don't know. It sounds like they want to go back to Satessa, so we gotta prepare for that. All right, auf Wiedersehen.